What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Welcome to 2024. And just to be clear, I'm in no way, shape, or form trying to say that Aquaman 2 is like a victory, but I am pointing out that like not all flops are equal and not all flops happen for the same reason. We can see just 2 weeks into Aquaman being out, it's already made more than the entire gross worldwide, domestic, foreign of the Marvels. And I know I think right now, currently, the last numbers I saw were is the Aquaman is at 258 million, while the Marvels finished at 206 million. And a lot of hope is going around on the Marvel side, and a lot of blaming. Well, why are you taking such pleasure in this? And it's a couple different reasons. One is you don't see Aquaman 2 and everyone pushing it as like, oh, it's the first time they didn't even do this the first time. Oh, look at this, the first time an Asian American director and this and this and push it for a bunch of virtue signaling, which is what the Marvels did, right? Oh, it's for the three women and there's the villain is a woman. It's directed by a and it was written by a and it flops. So what does that tell you? Well, there's sort of a cell phone there. With Aquaman, the reason this isn't doing well is because James Gunn, like because he told everyone this doesn't count. He's resetting it. That's basically it. First, Aquaman made $1 billion. It's the most profitable of all the Detective Comics extended universe, the DCEU. And like again, I think it would have. Yes, there's the Amber Heard factor. There's plenty of people that don't like Amber after watching the trial, and they weren't going to go. But for the most part, I think people still would have gone for Patrick Wilson and Jason Momoa, and that's what it seems is happening. Even people that know it's a dead universe are going just because they like Jason Momoa and Patrick Wilson. And apparently, it's a decent movie if that's all you go for. And also, they have a good villain. They like the Black Manta. So, it seems like the entire movie is one of the better movies that's released, the last four releases, and that its really own offense is that it's not going to go anywhere because it's a dead universe. The Marvels, look, people don't like those characters. Unfortunately, Iman Vellani is very nice. Nothing against her personally, but the characters themselves, they're not popular in the comics, despite the lies that Disney tells you. Oh, they're not. Kamala Khan's been rebooted like 3 or 4 times. They just killed her off, and now she's an X-Men. They brought her back. She's an X-Men. Captain Marvel's been rebooted a couple times. By the way, and also, while they're not popular, they're more likable in the comics. So take that for what you will. The villain wasn't good in the Marvels. It's just not all flops are equal, clearly. Aquaman 2 is done. We know he's going to be Lobo. The Marvels is done for sure, but they won't admit the reasons why, even though we know that they didn't want to release the Marvels because it'd been done for a long time. It was one of those they had to release it, which is why it was one of those they even said this is normally something we would release on Disney Plus. Let's just get it out there, skate quickly over thin ice. That's what they're doing with Echo. That's why they're releasing it. Oh God, that's coming out soon. That's why they're releasing it all in one go, all the episodes in one go instead of weekly. Just get it out there so people hopefully forget. But yeah, let me know what you think of this. Did you watch either of these movies? Did you go see Aquaman 2 just for Jason Momoa? Again, final prices are 258 million for Aquaman 2, 206 for the Marvels, 206 rather. And remember, Aquaman 2 is still going. So let me know what you think of the comics. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you if you have, and thank you if you are going to. And we will see you on the next one.